control of the autonomic nervous system.
Radiologist, bioengineer, board of trustee member, professor. These are just some of the many titles that Dr. Edward Dower holds. While some might consider them jobs, he thinks of them in a different way.
I look at everything I do as a hobby. I think if you had to look at the roles you do, because I have like 15 hobbies.
One common theme of most of his hobbies, the University of Miami. Dr. Dower earned his bachelor's, medical, and master's degree, all at UM.
And I'm University of Miami all the way.
3 out of 6 of his children followed in his footsteps and also attended UM. His wife, Joanne, eventually followed suit by getting her doctorate in nurse practice back in December.
Oh, it's great to be a Miami Hurricane because in my particular family, with the 4 others a Hurricane and my husband a Hurricane, it's something I always wanted.
They're a power couple because of the number of UM degrees they've gotten. Between the two of them, between their kids here, it's just amazing. They bleed, orange and green.
The Dowers love the Miami Hurricanes, but they also have many other interests as well, one of them being collecting antique cars. Right here in Sunrise, Florida, they have their own car museum.
It's 30,000 square feet. It opened up in 2002, and it houses a car collection plus some of our coin-operated machines and antique memorabilia such as traffic lights.
This hobby of collecting cars, Dr. Dower says, all began during his first year of medical school when he bought a 1941 Cadillac for $500.
And I thought I'd restore it myself, having an engineering background, and so it's kind of started with that as a hobby. I think it's a way of looking at America's industrial might and the way we were.
Joanne also got the antique car bug after her first date with Dr. Dower.
He picked me up in a 1941 Cadillac sedan. First of all, it had no hubcaps, it had primer on it, the inside seats, the spokes were coming up on it, and the headliner was falling down. And he said, "Do you want to get in the car for a ride?" And Joanne said, okay. So I want to say from that moment that I got in the car, we started working on cars together, restoring them together.
With so many hobbies and accomplishments already under his belt, I asked Dr. Dower what other goals he has for himself.
As far as goals, I think continuing education, continue keeping busy, continue working with students.
When his wife asks him about retirement, Dr. Dower says that is not even an option. Instead, his future endeavors will continue to include the U.
Dr. Edward Dower.
Reporting for UMTV, I'm Elena Tang.